Hey everybody, Kaz Pierce here. I've just recently passed my 60 days of being a vegan. So if there's such a thing as a 60-day chip, then I suppose I've earned that. Haven't had any animal products for that good 2 months. And I think my little 60 days was the 21st of the month. So it's pretty special to me. So here I am sitting in my backyard, and pretty much what you can see behind me is all the greenery that I own. I am not a gardener. In fact, I would have to say when I purchased this property that one of the main factors was that it didn't really have much of a backyard, and certainly didn't have lawn, and didn't have a lot of green things to look after, because it's not something that I usually do. So pretty pleased with myself. I'm going to introduce you to my little pal here. This is a little kind of bonsai that one of my children bought me for Christmas. And might seem like a small thing, but this represents a pretty big step for me, that I've actually remembered to water it as I'm supposed to. So I'm supposed to let it dry out a little bit and then water it, so maybe twice a week depending on the weather and whatnot. And I'm super pleased. We're just going to zoom in here. I must have been looking after it pretty well, because we've got some baby leaves growing. It's pretty special for me, because I really am not a green thumb at all. So after saying that, then you might appreciate the big deal, huge deal that it is for me to actually be cultivating. Show you my little wee garden bed that I've got going here. My little garden bed that I've set up, where I have actually planted some seeds for some vegetables and herbs that I tend to use in my vegan meals. So I'm out here every morning and every evening to water my new little babies. And I've got to say, it's quite funny, because there's my little garden bed. You might be able to see a little bit of green. We're going to zoom in and have a look. Yeah, so this is what we're getting so far. We're getting grass, which is probably weeds from all my watering. That's pretty much all I've got so far. But I'm not dissuaded, I'm not discouraged. I'm going to keep going, going to keep watering, going to keep looking after it. So I thought I was pretty clever. I've got these little garden statues, and each of them kind of marks a bit of my garden bed where a different plant's meant to be growing from seed. And I did want to point out that it certainly hasn't escaped me that this whole process certainly has come out of my new vegan sensibility. And because I'm just buying so many vegetables now, I'm thinking surely I could grow some of my own. But really, in the end, this little garden bed is a social experiment on me. Like, we know that if we plant seeds and we fertilize the soil and we water them, they will grow. That's just what happens. The social experiment is on whether I can remain committed and consistent and do my part. So yeah, I hope you follow my progress. I think it's going to be quite enlightening.